Year 11. I'm hoping this video finds you and your families all well, and that you're coping, or you've coped with lockdown so far. Although you haven't been in school for 4 months, and you wouldn't have been in school from June anyway because it would have been your GCSEs, I know that this is officially your last day of Year 11. It is the end of term, and it's been a really weird one. I'm just really sorry that we haven't had a chance to say goodbye to you properly, or you haven't had a chance to say goodbye to all of the rest of Year 11 and your teachers properly. You haven't had a prom, and, you know, that's just sad. But, you know, we're always here, and you are all going to keep in touch with each other anyway. I know some of you are coming back to sixth form, and I can't wait to see you back in sixth form and see you succeed at your A-levels. Some of you will be going off to your apprenticeships, to work, or to college, and I just want to wish you all the very best of luck. I hope everything goes well for you, but don't forget, we're always here if you need anything. Don't be strangers. You've got our email addresses, you know where we are, so you're always welcome. Just make sure that you be the best version that you can be, and despite all the nagging and the shouting and, you know, the rest of it, I am going to miss you massively. So please, if you want to, keep in touch, and, you know, hopefully you'll get everything you want out of life, and, you know, just grab life with both hands and do what you can. Okay? Bye.
Hi Year 11, just wanted to say we're really going to miss you. Sorry we didn't get a chance to say goodbye properly. We're really excited for you, for your next steps and all the adventures that's going to bring. Take care and keep in touch. Bye.
Hi Year 11. I'm absolutely gutted that I didn't get to say goodbye to you at the start of lockdown. Things were pretty crazy and everything was a bit of a rush. But you guys are part of a generation that's had things completely different from the rest of us. So I hope you've had a really relaxing end to Year 11. Not at all as you expected, and I'm sure you're gutted about all the hard work you've put in. But I really wish you luck with the results you get in the summer. I thought you'd like to meet George. This is George. I bribed him with some milk to try and keep him quiet for this video. Anyway, good luck also in whatever you do in September. I hope you go off and enjoy everything you've got planned. And if you do see me in Whitchurch at any point, please do come up and say hi and let me know how you're getting on. Anyway, goodbye. Bye-bye.
Hello to my form group. This is my kitchen, and it's where I've spent most of the lockdown period. It's been a real strange time, hasn't it? And I'm very sorry that you didn't get to finish off your Year 11 experience in a normal kind of way. But I hope you've stayed safe during these weeks, and that those of you who are moving on from SJT have found courses that you really wanted to get onto, and it gives you the chance to really enjoy yourselves and thrive. To those of you who are coming back in Year 12, I really look forward to seeing you again, and I will obviously be teaching some of you A-level maths and further maths as well, so I'm very excited about that. And so to everybody in Year 11, best of luck, and have a great summer break.
Morning. Any ideas where I am, Year 11? Seems a strange way to be saying goodbye to you like this, and it's been a pleasure having you as my form over the course of time. Even you, Master Heath, when you came in eventually and took your coat off. I do wish you all the best of luck, and I hope that whatever your plans are for next year, they're able to kick into action straight away in September. But stay safe over the summer, keep yourselves busy. Those of you back in September, look forward to seeing you, and those who aren't back in September, you've still got my email address if you'd like to keep in touch. So good luck, everybody. Have a good summer.
Hello everybody, just like to share a few words as we approach the end of the school year 2020. This year will be a memorable year for all of us for some time to come for lots of reasons. I hope for you it's a year that will be remembered for its successes, for acquiring new skills and for spending more time appreciating your family and the things we can take for granted from time to time. This year was to be a special year for me. It was the year I was going to turn, or I have turned 50. My family had lots of things planned for me. A comedy night with Rob Beckett, a zip wire experience in Wales, meals with family and friends. My wife and I both have our birthdays in March, and so it's always a good excuse for a double celebration. Little did any of us know at the start of the year that March would become memorable for other reasons. Needless to say, the comedy night was cancelled, the zip wire was postponed, and travel for family and friends has not been possible. Celebrations have become instead things like family quizzes online, WhatsApp video chats, and the promise of future get-togethers. In many ways, these new experiences have been more special. They'll definitely be remembered. I think the thing I've missed most in the last few months is being able to give my mum a hug. Even at my grand old age, it's something that means a great deal to me. I've appreciated more of the things I usually run out of time for. Spending time with my family, asking them about their day, spending time together on arts projects, gardening, baking, or just watching a film together, taking regular exercise and having a chat over a meal. There's lots I haven't missed. Sitting in traffic jams, going to shops, bustling crowds, and the stresses of modern life. Of course, for so many people, the last 15 weeks have been incredibly difficult. Many have suffered illness or loss of loved ones, making the lockdown sacrifice for all of us something that we've understood was the least that we could do. I'm so very proud of those of you who've helped neighbours, produced protective equipment, spent time reassuring friends, and all of you followed the government guidance in order to keep everybody safe. I have hope that we will all have become better people over the last few months. We respect our key workers and the valuable job they do for us. We notice the people around us, and we appreciate the things that we've been prevented from doing even more. I definitely appreciate any time other people spend in my company, especially anyone who's prepared to listen to any of my jokes. Speaking of which, I stayed up all night last night wondering where the sun went. Then it dawned on me. Anyway, and with that, I'll hand over to Mr. Stunnell, and I'll wish you all a very good summer.
Hello everyone. Thank you to Mr O'Toole, and a special thanks on behalf of everyone at Sir John Talbot School for the way that he's led the school so admirably over the recent years. We're not saying goodbye to Mr O'Toole. He's still driving standards forward as he works within the Trust, and we will see him around on site frequently. In fact, he's left me his trusty litter picker to make sure that our high standards of no litter remain in place during social time on site. So it's just a few words from me now to give thought to the whole year and what a challenging year it's been. In March, we went into lockdown, and you as students have been an absolute credit to yourselves. Our Year 7s, 8s and 9s have worked remotely with accessing lessons daily. You've been submitting work, you've been engaged, and the teachers are really proud of you. Our Year 12 students have been in live lessons, been taught remotely again since Easter, and again your teachers have reported just what dedication you've showed. But I'd like to give special mention to our Year 10s. Our Year 10 students have returned to school since May half term, June the 1st, and have been in for a day a week. And I know they've given me every confidence that as our Year 11s next year, as wearing that black jumper, they will set the benchmark about how we conduct ourselves safely and appropriately whilst living and working with the pandemic in the background. Well done to you, Year 10. You've been a credit to us. You've been a credit to yourselves. I'd like to give thanks to the staff who have been nothing short than amazing, again showing the same qualities of adaptability, resilience, and just that dedication to keep going the extra mile for our students in our school. Finally, I'd like to thank parents, carers, families who have all worked together collaboratively. Some of the pressures that I know families have been under have been extreme, and we are starting to now think about 6 weeks where students are not engaged with learning. We hope students will be able to recharge, re-energise, but I'm also conscious of the lack of structure. And so please, let's make sure that we're sleeping well, we're exercising, and we're looking after ourselves in mind and body. So finally, thoughts turn to September. And when we return in September, things will be different. We will have slightly different systems in place, and the full details of this will be shared with you all by the end of August. What I must finish with this message is just a reassurance that any student that feels anxious, any families that feel anxious about the return to school in September, we will be doing everything to make sure school is as safe as possible, and we will be doing everything to ensure we support you so that the return to school in September goes as smoothly as possible. Please enjoy the summer, make the most of the opportunity together, and we can't wait to see you when we see you in September.